Not take much time. Welcome
Yes.
to DRTSPR show. This is Dr. Tangella Shiva Prasad Reddy alias DRTSPR. Namaste, Adab, hello, and ongoing series we are exposing what Epstein has done to the world and how, when the administrators and the politician, executive rulers, they are not rulers, they are representatives of the people who have elected them, when they become or when they connive to defeat science, logic, and truth. This is what we have been saying right from the day one when COVID-19 started. How dangerous this game is all about when you don't speak truth. We say Satyameva Jayate. So the truth is falling apart. Small channels like this with wonderful other people around, we could stop the false pandemic. And we are exposing day by day those architects who are responsible for injecting the poisons into the body. Vaccine is a wonderful thing which would have been a preventive measure, because whether it is prevention in the form of vaccines or treatment in the form of drugs, for any disease should not be more harmful and dangerous than the original disease itself. We are not going into postulate theory, it is this or that. But as Bill Gates has destroying the way he has been funding, and Anthony Fauci is also one of the major ones, our honorable guest, Dr. Amitav Banerjee ji, Bhishmacharya ji, he has already exposed through that wonderful book, the Robert Kennedy, how he was exposing Anthony Fauci, and another journalist also exposed how dangerous this Dr. Anthony Fauci is when it defeats science, truth, and logic, and it defies the humanitarian understanding also. So that human senses, when you lose in a body, what happens? If you become so corrupt, so selfish, come whatever may. But ultimately the truth has to prevail. And that truth is literally prevailing now. Anthony Fauci has been fined in spite of having immunity. Why will he go for immunity during the Biden's last stage of his political presidentship? Why did he seek that pardon, that immunity from other rulers if they come back? Why? That means there is a sense of fear within himself that he has committed something wrong. He has not allowed people to speak. The Article 19A, freedom of speech and expression, has been curbed. And how YouTube, the social media channels, Facebook, and all were trying to interfere. Even today, they try to interfere, including WhatsApp. Shame on them. First, a foreword, and then I will show, because this is an important show for not just India, for the entire world. Sir, please.
जय हिंद रेड्डी जी और दर्शकों को भी नमस्ते। और जो आप कह रहे हैं, आपने भेजा था मेरे को, जो टेक्सास ने $107 बिलियन फाइन किया है एंथनी फॉची को, ये एक्चुअली फेक न्यूज़ है। ये क्या है, पर ये एक्चुअली ये बताता है कि लोग कितने परेशान हैं उससे, कि इस टाइप के न्यूज़ तो वो वेरीफाई नहीं हुआ, वो न्यूज़ र्यूमर है। पर एक बात तो है कि फौची ने पार्डन लिया है बाइडेन इससे।
वही
पर
तो
जहां
बात कर
तक,
रहा हूँ, इसी पे
हाँ,
बात कर रहे हैं हम।
हाँ, वो पार्डन लिया है, पर फौची अकेला नहीं है। एक्चुअली फौची फौची अगर इसमें आता है कटघरे में, तो कई लोग आ जाएंगे कटघरे में। एक्चुअली इट इज द बिग प्लान by the whole American government, more specifically the American Pentagon and Defense. इनका कुछ they were doing gain of function research on the coronavirus for some military purpose, not for तो ये बेसिकली ये लैब लीक है, but this lab leak has got American origins, not चाइनीज ओरिजिन। तो ये बहुत लंबा कहानी है। एक्चुअली देर इज अ साइंटिस्ट इन यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ चैपल हिल, राल्फ बैरिक। ही वाज, उनको एक डरपा का प्रोजेक्ट था, उनका डिफेंस, दैट इज अ डिफेंस प्रोजेक्ट। दे वांटेड टू मेक अ वेरी माइल्ड फॉर्म ऑफ कोरोना वायरस टू स्प्रेड अमंग द बैट्स इन द केव्स, जहाँ पे अमेरिकन आर्मी वगैरह डिप्लॉय होते हैं जिस एरिया में, साउथ ईस्ट एशिया में, तो वो वैसा बना रहे थे वो। और वो बनाया भी था एक बहुत माइल्ड कोरोना वायरस। एंड एक, पहले तो अमेरिका में कोई केस में उन्होंने कोशिश किया था एक्सपेरिमेंट की बैट्स में फैले, तो वो कामयाब नहीं थे। देन इनका एक रास्पबेरी के को वर्कर थी, डैनियल, सी वॉज इन, इनका एक यूनिवर्सिटी चैपल हिल का एक लैब सिंगापुर में भी था, एक वुहान में भी था। वुहान इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ बायोलॉजी नहीं था, पर उसके उससे नज़दीक एक दूसरा लैब था जहाँ पे ये काम कर रही थी, और जहाँ पे ये बैट में फैलाने की कोशिश कर रही थी ये कोरोना वायरस टू एक्सपेरिमेंट। एंड बाय एक्सीडेंट इट इज बिलीव दैट इट स्प्रेड। तो ये कहानी है एक्चुअली। एंथनी पॉटी तो, फॉची इज जस्ट अ फ्रंट, ही इज ऑल्सो पार्ट ऑफ इट, बट इट इज अ, अभी आप देख ही रहे हैं अमेरिका पूरे वॉर का इसमें है। तो ये बायोलॉजिकल वेपन भी अमेरिका बनाता रहता है, और सभी सुपर पावर बनाते रहते हैं, चाइना बनाते रहते हैं, ये बनाते रहते हैं। और ये जब एक बार फैल गया, ये बड़ा माइल्ड कोरोना वायरस था, तो प्रोबेबली चाइना में फैला, वहाँ पे लॉकडाउन वगैरह हुआ एक जगह, हुबई डिस्ट्रिक्ट में, बाकी वर्ल्ड में हो गया। तो बाद में आई थिंक एक स्कोप हो गया है वैक्सीन प्रमोट करने के लिए। तो प्रोबेबली ये द कमर्शियल इंडेक्स, द कमर्शियल पार्टीज, द कमर्शियल इंटरेस्ट एंड द डिफेंस इंटरेस्ट से स्टार्ट हुआ, फिर कमर्शियल इंटरेस्ट हो गया, और ये कहानी है मोस्ट लाइकली। तो अभी पीपल हैव, अभी फौची को एक एक्चुअली डाइवर्जन टैक्टिक है, फौची एंड चाइना एक डाइवर्जन टैक्टिक है। दीज आर ऑल द जियोपॉलिटिकल डोमिनेंस स्ट्रेटजीज ऑफ द सुपर पावर्स।
बट लेकिन सर जो भी मैं अभी बताता हूँ, और एक वीडियो, साइड इफेक्ट्स ऑफ वैक्सीन तो सही है ना, वो तो नहीं ठुकरा सकते ना।
वैक्सीन देखिए, एक
दे
तो
कैन नॉट डू, दे कैन नॉट इग्नोर दैट बिफोर आई शो अनदर वीडियो।
वैक्सीन कैनॉट कैच अप विद द नेचुरल इन्फेक्शन, क्योंकि नेचुरल इन्फेक्शन का आफ्टर कंटैक्ट विद इन 3 days द अदर पर्सन गेट्स द सिम्टम्स। तो इसका इंक्यूबेशन पीरियड जो है नेचुरल इन्फेक्शन का, वो 3 दिन है। और वैक्सीन लगाने के बाद इम्यूनिटी आने में 1 हफ्ता 2 हफ्ता लग जाता है। 2 डोज लगते हैं तो ऑलमोस्ट 15 days लग जाता है, मोर देन 15 days। सो इट इज़ वेरी अनसाइंटिफिक टू स्टार्ट टू रोल आउट ऑफ अ मास वैक्सीनेशन प्रोग्राम ड्यूरिंग अ पैंडेमिक, बिकॉज द नेचुरल वायरस विल स्प्रेड 4 times फास्टर देन द वैक्सीन इम्यूनिटी। तो और वो म्यूटेट होता रहेगा जितना वैक्सीन प्रेशर होगा। तो वो तो साइंटिफिकली भी गलत था इन्होंने जो रोल आउट किया।
Yeah, so misinformation, it's okay. That we will also show because we are here to present correct things, factual things. But this video is also important.
And the virus comes into your community, the virus will hunt you out. The virus hunts down the unvaccinated.
The virus will find the unvaccinated. That's what they all say.
And it's a virus that will find you if you're not vaccinated.
If you're unvaccinated, it will find you.
The virus is literally finding unvaccinated people.
It will find the unvaccinated.
We're seeing COVID-19 tracking down unvaccinated people.
You know, if you're unvaccinated and you're in circulation, you're going to get it.
The Delta variant.
I'll try to play it again, sir, for the viewers to understand.
Variant of COVID-19 has the potential to spread through an unvaccinated community like wildfire.
The Delta variant is so aggressive that if you are unvaccinated, it's going to find you.
Delta is finding the unvaccinated.
The Delta variant will find you. If you're not vaccinated, it will find you.
Virus tends to find places that are under-vaccinated.
It does not just move to city centres. It finds the unvaccinated wherever they are.
So you might live in the middle of the desert, but it can still find you.
But if you're unvaccinated, this virus is looking for you.
You know, this virus, this infection will seek out the people who are either unvaccinated or have only had one jab and are not fully protected.
Virus does seem to be
finding older people who have not received that third dose?
Will ultimately find just about everybody. But these three people, two of them weren't vaccinated, one had just had their first dose. The virus has found them.
If you are unvaccinated and the virus comes into your community, the virus will hunt you out. The virus hunts down the unvaccinated.
The virus will find the unvaccinated. That's what they all say.
And it's a virus that will find you if you're not vaccinated.
If you're unvaccinated, it will find you.
The virus is literally finding unvaccinated people.
It will find the unvaccinated.
So now that is the reason why now people are agog that this man should not be pardoned. Ultimately, it turns out to be a false alarm, but still, another Anthony Fauci, people will not spare you. So this is how they've been going ahead. The state of Texas has fined Dr. Fauci so and so, and say he may have a federal pardon, said Deputy Attorney General Jeb Narrow, but that won't save him from Lone Star State Justice. Fauci has 90 days to. This is how they are spreading. But on our investigation by our wonderful guest, we have come out this one because we tried to present there is no factual evidence that Dr. Anthony Fauci has been fined $107 million in Texas. Search results from reputable sources and official records do not show any such fine or legal judgment. This claim likely originates from misinformation or satirical content circulating on social media. Similar false reports have previously targeted high-profile public health officials with fabricated legal penalties. For verified information on Dr. Fauci's career and public health record, you can refer to his official NIAID profile or his biography on Wikipedia. The way he has been questioned by the Senate congressman is also on the record. He cannot escape. That is why we always believe in truth. And we don't want anything, these type of things. But he has to face the music of the people. I've shown you. Dr. Amitav Banerjee ji. So whatever it is, because people's wrath, now it is going to come back to him. The way he has excused himself, and that book also by some journalists you have been showing on Bill Gates and Anthony Fauci also, and how Robert Kennedy has been challenging Anthony Fauci, how Congressmen and Senate have questioned him. It is already there on the record. What do you have to say, sir?
ये जो फियर था, ये स्क्रिप्ट बना के एंथनी फॉची, WHO ये सब देते थे, दैट मेकिंग कलंकित करते थे, स्टिग्मा, वैक्सीन नहीं लेने से उनको ब्लेम करते थे और ऐसे बात कर रहे थे कि वायरस को भी मालूम है और वो आपको खोज निकालेगा, अनवैक्सीनेटेड को खोज निकालेगा। बाद में जो डेटा बता रहे थे जो वैक्सीनेटेड है उन लोग को ज़्यादा पीक आया, जहाँ पे अफ्रीका में वैक्सीन नहीं लगा वहाँ पे कुछ नहीं हुआ। तो डेटा तो इनको पूरा एक्सपोज कर दिया है। जो बाद में जो डेटा आया पैंडेमिक, जो अफ्रीका इज़ द बिगेस्ट एग्जांपल जहाँ पे 5% वैक्सीनेशन है और लीस्ट नंबर ऑफ केसेस एंड डेथ फ्रॉम कोविड। European countries are maximum vaccinated. All the cases peaked after vaccination. Deaths also peaked after vaccination. अभी तो डेटा आ रहा है कि एक्सेस मोर्टेलिटी भी ऐसे कंट्रीज में है जहाँ पे वैक्सीन ज़्यादा लगे थे और ये कबूल नहीं कर रहे, छुपाने की हमेशा कोशिश करते हैं। And there have been some research papers from Korea also, South Korea, जहाँ पे पता चला कि 1.5 गुना ज़्यादा कैंसर बढ़ गया है 1 साल बाद among the vaccinated compared to the unvaccinated। तो ऐसे पेपर आ रहे हैं और इनको नज़रअंदाज करने की कोशिश की जा रही है। और इंडिपेंडेंट कैंसर स्पेशलिस्ट भी है, जैसे एंगस डगलिस, यूके के ऑन्कोलॉजिस्ट है, काफ़ी सीनियर, उन्होंने भी कई बार स्टेटमेंट दिया है कि ये कैंसर, टर्बो कैंसर स्पाइक हो रहे हैं आफ्टर वैक्सीनेशन, पर ये इसको भी नज़रअंदाज कर रही है साइंटिफिक कम्युनिटी। तो ऑल दीज आर वेरी बिग।
Don't you think it is a big blow? It is a big blow for vaccination prevention because of these unscientific ways and the way they have created fear for a disease which is 99.99% recovery on its own. That means Epstein files, because now Epstein files also, it's revealing that these fellows, these people have tried everything at Epstein's Island and they went on implementing. How bad it is. for the public
There
health
is
of entire world.
एक email exchange भी आया, email exchange between एप्स्टीन एंड बिल गेट्स, जहाँ पे एप्स्टीन ने बिल गेट्स को पूछा कि कैन वी गेट द WHO एंड CDC ऑन बोर्ड टू डिक्लेयर अ नेक्स्ट पैंडेमिक जिसमें कि कुछ फार्मा को प्रॉफिट हो. सो देर इज अ 2017 में ऐसे प्लान कर रहे थे, एंड एप्स्टीन वाज आल्सो इन्वॉल्व्ड इन दिस प्लानिंग स्ट्रेटजी, प्लानिंग अ पैंडेमिक. तो इसके मेल एक्सचेंजेस में है. अभी लोगों का नज़र और कहीं जाता है, स्कैंडल स्कैम में जाता है, बट दिस इज मोर सीरियस पैंडेमिक इंजीनियर्ड बाय एप्स्टीन एंड बिल गेट्स, caused more harm to people because of the restrictive measures, unnecessary mandates, closure of business, closure of school. तो ये इसके ऊपर फोकस है ही नहीं, इसके ऊपर करना चाहिए फोकस.
तो और एक क्वेश्चन एक सीनियर डॉक्टर साहब ने किया है, यू विल बी नोइंग हिम. यू विल बी सरप्राइज्ड व्हेन अ पर्सन गेट्स हिज जीनोमिक असेसमेंट, pharmacogenomic assessment. A drug may be very common, but it may damage the body very uniquely.
इसमें आया है, there are done some reports from Australia had come couple of years ago that there are some changes in there is a DNA contamination of this genetic intervention. जो इसको वैक्सीन भी नहीं कहते हैं, कई साइंटिस्ट इसको जीन थेरेपी कहते हैं. तो ये काफ़ी अनआंसर्ड क्वेश्चंस है इसमें कि अल्टरेशन ऑफ DNA का सस्पिशन है, कंफर्म नहीं है, बट कंटेमिनेशन है. तो ये डेफिनेटली देयर हैव बीन concerns around this genetic changes, spike protein particularly, interaction of spike protein with the immune system, different organs, the spike protein. So ये काफ़ी इसमें काफ़ी ब्लंडर्स हुए हैं, काफ़ी इसके साइड इफेक्ट्स, एडवर्स इफेक्ट्स इसके लिए हुए हैं. तो all these require honest investigation.
Honest investigation, but don't you think, sir, you have been also into the many committees, this type of damage, whether it is genome or otherwise, after taking such type of vaccines, which you have really referred as genome therapies, how dangerous and how it will be for those who have been injected with this in the present and future, and about those who are unmarried, and when they get married, what would be the state of the next offspring, and all those who are going to age. And you have already seen sudden cardiac arrests and deaths, and numerous CNS changes and all across the world, more found in America too.
ये अभी मॉनिटरिंग चाहिए, ऑनेस्ट मॉनिटरिंग, सर्वेलेंस एंड रिसर्च. बट ये तो जैसे एंगस डगलस है जो कैंसर स्पेशलिस्ट है इंग्लैंड के, वो कहते हैं कि कौन करेगा, क्योंकि ये उन्हीं लोग साइंटिस्ट है मेन स्ट्रीम में जिन लोगों ने इसको रिस्पॉन्सिबल है फॉर दिस ब्लंडर्स. So they would not try to do research which will expose their own mistakes and blunders. It will be after many decades people will come to know. जैसे टोबैको इंडस्ट्री ने पहले दबा दिया था कि स्मोकिंग इज हार्मफुल, कई 20-30 साल से इन स्पाइट ऑफ साइंटिफिक एविडेंस दे सप्रेस द इंफॉर्मेशन. उसके बाद शुगर इंडस्ट्री ने भी काफ़ी इंफॉर्मेशन सप्रेस किया था, उन्होंने भी साइंटिस्ट को ग्रांट दिया था टू डाइवर्ट द रिसर्च. Tobacco industry also gave grants, did everything in their hands to divert the attention that smoking causes cancer. शुगर इंडस्ट्री ने किया, अभी फार्मा इंडस्ट्री कर रहा है. तो इसमें काफ़ी टाइम लगेगा. इट वोंट बी अ ओवरनाइट एक्सपोजर.
Last question. When you clearly know, because COVID-19 people are realizing now how dangerous these vaccines were, knowing tobacco will harm you, knowing chewing tobacco, smoking cigarettes will harm you, and likewise other coated, sugar coated with artificial chemicals and all, they are going to damage your health if you are into those irregular food habits. Why should government allow it out? Why should such type
कमर्शियल इंटरेस्ट, टैक्स मिलता है, रेवेन्यू, गवर्नमेंट गेट्स रेवेन्यू फ्रॉम टोबैको.
But at the cost of public suffering, at the cost of public health.
Yeah,
and more and more
least,
again you research drugs
is,
and you have more diagnostic measures. It is
damaging.
damaging.
It is confirmed now tobacco causes cancer. So government is not bothered because it is getting revenue. The government is more bothered about a cancer vaccine, which is unproven, because government will get revenue from that vaccine. तो प्रिवेंशन से भी रेवेन्यू मिलेगा और प्रमोशन ऑफ कैंसर से भी रेवेन्यू मिलेगा, टोबैको से भी रेवेन्यू मिल रहा है और अंडर
ट्रीटमेंट से भी
हाँ ट्रीटमेंट से भी रेवेन्यू मिलेगा अंडर द गार्ब ऑफ प्रिवेंशन it is getting revenue, masking it as it is doing the public good because it is getting revenue and it is not stopping a cancer causing, which is many times established that tobacco is one of the leading causes of cancer, many organs. But it is not. तो ये तो it are all commercial. Science is secondary to commerce in all dimensions.
So we will
in
end
all
like
ways.
this. We will end enlightened citizens. Science is second to commerce. It is up to you to
Second
take care of your health. Am I right, sir? As we said, HPV
Yeah.
vaccine.
Policies are dictated by commercial interest, not by science.
And not by public good, public health good.
Public good is immaterial. It is commerce first and science second, and public be damned. It is up to the public to take care of themselves.
A simple sex education at the very earliest stage is enough. You don't need HPV-like vaccines. Those vaccines which have been promoted by Gavi. So again, Anthony Fauci will not have any immunity as Epstein files are getting exposed day in and day out, and how it has been rehearsed in Epstein Island for this pandemic also. Is Anthony Fauci not aware? And along with Anthony Fauci, all those who are responsible, the way they created the fear about the unvaccinated individuals and the natural immunity, are they going to face the music of law? Let us wait and watch. And anyone differing with us, my number is 9440465339. I will connect you from wherever you are, provided you have all the evidences as per rule of law, constitution, without having any enmity against individuals, nor animosity against any parties or organizations. Do support DRTSPR channels, Citizens DRTSPR channels, and Environment People DRTSPR channel. They are all in larger public interest only. Thank you very much, Dr. Amitav Banerjee.
Thank you.
Again,
Thank
I will say, Jai Maharashtra, Jai Telangana, and Jai Hind.
Yeah. Jai Hind. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.